Well, hello there, it's me, Shadow AG. Hope you guys enjoyed the little montage that I made there. I put some work into that. I was just trying to make it look more cinematic and cool, and I think I did a pretty decent job. Still working out the kinks here and there with editing, but I'm liking it and enjoying the fun with it and the creativity with it. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy that and enjoy this whole video. It was a blast. It was very intense, and it was just interesting to deal with most of the situations in the video. But yeah, this is the new map, Exfiltration on Ruthless. And Jesus, any difficulty on Ruthless and above, it's just way worse, but still just so intense and just pure madness, because you can get overran with so many enemies on you, or you can just have little mini bosses pop up and just jump you. But it was still pretty fun, but intense. So I do hope you guys enjoy the video and show some support. Oh, and also to explain, I did not have my mic on this because I was just trying to help my teammates out and focus on the gameplay as much as possible, because I knew this would be a rough time on Ruthless. But what else? And during a little bit later in the beginning of the video, one of my teammates left, so that was a rough time, and I didn't know my other teammate, the orange character, was level 1 on his character, so that was pretty rough, and he died like multiple times. And at some point I literally almost died with my whole team, but pulled out and made it out of there alive with all of them, so that was intense. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and show some support if you guys can. But yeah, it was a blast. So you guys take care.
Purification by fragment. Stop! Commencing reload. Avenging angel at your disposal.
It tunnels towards our position.
Another alien falls. I am airborne ready. Ram down towards the ground. The enemy score my arm. Trigon assault incoming! Jump out!
Change position. Maintain formation.
That pitiful Xenos was but no horrid. Take flight and let terror require assistance. exposure. The Xenos infestation is dead. Fresh supplies for our use. The armory provides.
Inactivated maneuvers.
The Emperor sees your evil's head. Swapping magazine. Smart Xenos filth. It knows when not to strike.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep. You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long at any one spot.
Transport status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. Regroup and relocate. Disregard servo scope.
Rally at the lift.
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Damaged servo skull logged into mission report. Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
The morose servo skull is not our problem.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Vegas biologists. What Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past. Passing our Project Zeta 6, if you ever speak to him again.
Nuisance correction requested.
Who needs stints? Consider it sacred soil.
Without Ignoel Metrian, you would all be dead by now.
Critical observation. Servo skull is compromised. Maintain focus on the mission. Walls appear unreachable for the Trigon.
I do not trust the Xenos to remain idle while we agree.
That was pitiful life. Try to reinforce it. pitiful Xenos is but an abhorrent grunt.
That is the biggest tyrannid I have seen.
We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
Ready to scan.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief caused by remaining skin. Be warned, Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stalk in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved and servants now as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own.
Heard and acknowledged. I will not yield to these wounds.
Rest. Avenging angel will expose you. Strike down the zone. Commencing reload! Emperor, guide our fallen world. I am airborne ready. Alone Astarte may still prevail to honor his fallen
I hereby
brothers.
order you to turn your weapons on each other.
The world this Xenos sought to conceal, now conceals its powers. Let it be firepower! Avenging angel, your souls. Reload. Out of munitions! Take flight and let terror rule!
Gallia knows nothing of the shadow
blade hungers.
and its myriad secrets. But I do.
Pathetic tyrannid abomination. Stand
War strengthens our brotherly bonds. I am the right to storm this section.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
We are the exterminatus become flesh. Jump pack refueled. My ward equipment highlighted. So-and-so, shield your minds. Commencing reload!
Righteous reload. And closer.
Magazine exit! Reloading magazine!
When you die, I will dutifully record your howls of agony for future intimidation.
My weapon holds only faintness!
None of this matters. You will be dead.
Tend to our wounded!
Lend me your aid, brother.
Remember this lesson. Service!
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Another tyrannic monstrosity to expunge! Restore my armor with careless fire! We stand in victory against this foul tyranny. The Imperialist hopeless.
Scars in their leg.
The receiver system will be built.
Avenging angel at your disposal. Gifts from the forge. Stim injectors here.
All specs primed. Dispensing stims.
Select preferred method of execution. Decapitation, desiccation, defenestration, dismemberment, disembowelment, dissection.
Very good.
Would you
We
like
have a
to hear more?
Trigon complication. The vile tyranids are arrested. Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Set high and low, brothers. We need melters.
Melter detonation materials available. Your righteous reek is a beacon to
Seal the
tyrannies.
Xenos-infested
Draw
chasms with a
closer
thermal
and
weapon.
closer.
Light their tunnels ablaze with melter charges.
Iceborne tunnel collapsed.
towards the objective.
Another alien falls to the Imperial. For the Emperor!
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitri cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you and I must drag you back into the light.
My vitality wanes from let this morass I'm airborne ready.
This is Magos Gallia. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
More specs deep scan ready.
Regroup on me.
Stay close and sharp.
For the Book available.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. His poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company. I keep telling you, Martha.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good box. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
The Emperor sees me. Ordnance has finished. I am the righteous storm. That pitiful Xenos. What needs grappling? Somebody on my race for only so long. Power cell on my locus. Generators need power. Pack refuel.
disrupt her attempts to connect with our facility's network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
You shall have every last thought in her head to dissect. Within the
Copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. We darkened this console, brothers.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes. These tender claws of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing. My imagination is already achieving my designs. You are fools, as if... Silence, Mitrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational grey matter.
Magos Biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
For the Emperor! This Xenos sought to consume, avenging angel at your disposal.
Silence that
my arm!
foul!
Sight unseen, the lictor stirs no commencing reload. Sterilize these burrows of Xenos. Go hit him.
Obliterate every last odious scourge!
Wounds of the Imperial. Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with a thermal weaponry. The Xenos assails us! Stim injections here. Releasing crack grenade! On me! Fire! The Imperium's hammer rises to strike! Swapping mouse! My war gear is set! Avenging Angel to the smoke. Push through the pain!
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Meridian. The mission is a success, despite the odds. I do not think the brain is happy.